Hello, everyone. I'm thrilled to have you here on my channel. My name is Rihab, and I'm dedicated to assisting you with your Medicare related questions and concerns. This channel is all about providing you with valuable insights into the various facets of Medicare. Just a disclaimer and full disclosure, I hold a license in life and health from the state of New York and work here with a health insurance company in the area. However, please note that the views and opinions and content shared in my channel are solely my own and do not reflect on my employer in any way. Before we dive into the content, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you get notified and alerted when I post a video or post a new information. I also would like to add an additional disclaimer that I do not work for Medicare. I do not work for a government agency. Okay. So today I would like to walk you through applying for Medicare Part B only application. So when you turn 65, usually you will receive your Medicare in the mail automatically from the Social Security office. They may send it automatically. Sometimes they do not. If they do not send you the application for whatever reason, or they do not send you the actual card and you need to sign up, there are various ways to sign up. So if you worked in the country for more than 10 years, which is 40 credits, you can go ahead and apply either online. You can create an online account with the www.ssa.gov. You can create an account and apply for Medicare, and then they will assess you for Medicare Part A and B based on your work history. If you qualify for the A, you get free Part A, and if you do not have work history, then you will get a premium on the Part A. And then the Part B will always cost money, of course, it always costs a premium. It's $185 for 2025. So you have the option of applying online through www.ssa.gov. You can create an account and apply from there for the Part A and B. Or you can contact your local Social Security office, or you can either go in person to the Social Security office, or you can call them on the phone, and the phone number is 1-800-772-1213. Usually they are open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay? So today I want to show you what the Medicare application looks like for Part A and B, but I also would like to show you how to apply for Part B only, because there are cases where you need to apply for Part B only, and there are three cases. Some people do not know that they have the work credits, and they think they probably don't. So they do send an application for Part B only. And then after they send the application, Social Security gives them a call and they ask them, are they interested in Part A as well? Because they do have the credits. This is the option number one. Option number two for applying for Part B only is that the person already received the Part A and declined the B because they had group health coverage. They had a coverage from their employer. At the time, they did not need the Part B. And that's very possible with a lot of cases, especially people who work beyond 65. Okay. So when they turn the Part B, the Part A is going to stay there because it's free, because they already secured the credits they need for the Part A. Now, the time comes when they actually retire from work and they need the Part B. Then they need to apply. And today I'm going to show you how to submit Part B only online. The third option is the person has not worked in the country for 10 years or more, but they are interested in a buy-in Part A through their state. We can have another video about buy-in through their state. So what they do is they send an application for Part B only, and then they send another application after they get the Part B to the state to ask for the Part A and help with the premium of the Part B. That's called buy-in Part A. Now, I am going to share my screen and I am going to show you. So this is what the application looks like for the Part A and B. But of course, you can do all this online if you create an account with the Social Security Office, www.ssa.gov. So application for Part A, hospital insurance. So what you will need in this application is your Social Security number, date of birth, current address, phone number, and work history, especially work history. There are some documents that they need for the work history, which is why I would encourage everyone who's applying either for the B only or for the Part A and B to always have a document at hand that proves your any work history. Like even if you worked one day, it's always good to have it, like a W-2, a letter from employer, a pay stub, anything to link them to the tax information of your work history so they can find you easier. This is what the application looks like. It's pretty much like what the Part B only looks like. The only difference is they will ask you here enrollment in premium Part A and B. Tell us about your work, your current health insurance. And then you sign it, you date it, and you send it to them. But if it's off online, of course, you don't need any of that. So this is the Social Security Administration website. You can go to www.ssa.gov, and this is their homepage. You will see prepare, apply. After you apply, what you would like to go to is apply. Sign up for Medicare. It explains what Medicare to you here. You can educate yourself as much as you'd like about Medicare. You have two options. Sign up for Medicare, and this is the one where it's A and B together. Also, this is the part where if you hit apply, it will ask you to create an account. Now, sign up for Medicare for Part B only is the one where you do not need to create an account, but you will need an email. You will need to verify your signature via email. So we're going to put get started. Submit an application, start an application. And this is the Medicare Part B enrollment. Here you are going to attest that you understand and agree to the above statement, including and not limited to the fact that the person who is filing the claim is on their own behalf or on behalf of someone that they are authorized to do that for them. So I understand and agree to the above statement, start application. It will open a page like Adobe here where you see a PDF application. So you're going to hit continue to be able to edit it. I am now going to put the information into the application itself. So the first two pages are just explanation on Medicare and Medicare enrollment periods. If you do have Medicare Part A, you will need to put the Medicare number here. Once you put it, the asterisk will disappear. If you do not have Medicare Part A, you can try put Social Security number here. Every time you put a Social Security number, you will need to put it without hyphens. Do you wish to sign up for Medicare Part B? You are going to click yes. Your name, your full name, Your mailing address, that's where the mail is going to go in regards to the decision of the application. City, state, zip code, and phone number. And please make sure the phone number is working phone number, good to go, where someone is able to pick up at the time that they would call you, because after you send the application, they may give you a call to either verify the application, or also if there is a problem with the application itself, they have a question, they want to clarify something. The person may try to apply for Part B only, but they're actually eligible for Part A. So the Social Security office would give you a call to let you know that and see if you are willing to add Part A if it's free for you. I love this part. This is the part where there is remarks. So here you can tell them what, basically this is your chance to communicate with the Social Security office. You can explain to them as many things as possible. There is no character limit or word limit, but please try to keep it brief, because all you want to explain to them is, you know, what would you like to tell them? Like, I just turned 65. I would like to get Part B and then apply for buy-in later on, or I actually have Medicare Part A. I would like to get Part B. You can tell them about your desired coverage start date. If you're sending the application in March, they're processing in April. They can do retroactive coverage. They can give you March 1st as a start date, unless you tell them otherwise, unless you tell them, no, 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 I wanted to start the next month, which is May 1st, or I wanted to start April 1st. So this is your chance to communicate with the Social Security office, especially they say here, they say, for example, desired coverage start date. At the bottom, employment information, any employment you have, you can go ahead and put it. It's either your employment information or your spouse's employment information. So employer's name, employer's address, that's your current employer, city, state, zip code. It's either your current employer if you're working, or your recent employer. Applicant's name, employee's name. Now, the difference between these two sections here, applicant's name and employee's name, is sometimes you are not using your credits, or you're not using your work history, you're using your spouse's. So that's the employee's name and employee's social security number. And by the way, I heard this question so many times, by which people ask me, well, if I use my spouse's credits, wouldn't I harm them? No, you do not. Okay, he or she works for more than 10 years, contributed into the FICA tax, and have the credits. They can give you to use the credit history, and they will be able to use it. It's not like it's gone. No, they will be able to use the same work history for themselves as well when the time comes. Or if they are already, actually, if they are already above 65, they used it for themselves. Now you're turning 65, but you work less, you can use their work history as well. Now, applicant's name, usually it's the applicant's social security number. If you are the same person, you don't have a spouse, or your spouse is not around to give you the credits, don't have credits, applicant's name is going to match with employee's name. It's going to match with Social Security and a number for employee and applicant. This section here is for employer group health plans only. However, it would not, you see the asterisk here? It would not let you bypass it if you do not answer these questions. Now, unless this is a no and a no in both of them, I don't see a way to bypass this. Are you, or were you covered under employer's health plan? If it's a no, there's no need to answer provide coverage date. Has the coverage ended? If it's a no, there's no need to go any further. But if you put yes, and this is typical for people who have the Part A and they delayed getting the Part B, it usually is yes for them. Then they need to say, okay, provide the date of coverage. The coverage, is it still going, or it ended? It ended, yes. Now I want my Part B. you're going to put the date. So just for the sake of the example here, we're going to put a no and a no and move on. This is why I said at the beginning of the video to please have something ready to upload it here, verifying documents. And if you are not a US born US citizen, I think it is better to actually show them as well a proof of citizenship or legal status, like a copy of a green card, a copy of your US naturalization certificate. You can attach it here. And here you can attach any employment verification. Because US citizens who are born in the US can attest to the citizenship, but you never know if you are not born here that, you know, if they don't have the most updated information, they may not know that your status changed. But usually they are very good at calling people after receiving the application. So if they need you to bring the document to the office, they will call you and let you know to bring whatever is missing. Here is the signature. Now for the employment verification, we can go down here and see, this is actually the instructions on how to fill it out, which is basically what I'm doing. Employment documents. Okay, yes, here we go. So acceptable verifying documents includes a letter, fax, or email from your coverage provider, the employer of the GHP, that's group health plan. This written notification must be signed by or come from the company. Income tax return, W-2s, pay stubs, health insurance cards, and policy effective dates, explanation of benefits with the group health, statements or receipts that reflect payment of the health insurance. Okay. And then you enter the date and signature of the application. So if we are going to sign this, you see, you just click on it and it opens up, and then you can type your name. And if you put apply, it will apply it there. Now that's signed. It's not going to let me move on because I have not filled out everything. There are a lot of asterisks here. They're all turning red for me. Especially I did not upload the documents either. And that's also something that would stop me from moving to the next step. But when you are fully filled out this application and you click on submit, it will ask you to provide an email address. After you provide an email address, they will be sending a link to that email address. You would need to click on it. And then from there, after you click on it, you are going to basically what you did is verify your identity through that email. That email address and the phone number and the social security number and the Medicare number are all going to be linked together at the Social Security office, and that's how they verify you. That's how they know who you are. It's to them you validated the signature by clicking on that link. After you click and you confirm your email address with them, they will send you a copy of your application. They will know you are who you are. So please, please, please make sure the email address is correct. Because if you make a typo and that goes to somebody else, you do not want that. Okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day. And if you find this video helpful to you or your family members, please pass it around. Send it to your loved ones, to your parents, to your grandparents, to your uncles and and aunties, to everybody who could benefit from it and understand slowly what the Medicare system is like and what they need to do when they turn 65 or when they miss their initial enrollment period. Again, you can get in touch with me. You have my contact information below. Please subscribe and like my videos so I'm able to send more, I'm able to produce more informative videos for you to help you and your loved ones. Stay happy and stay healthy and have a wonderful day.